All right, everybody. The purpose of this video is to show you how to figure out the lag time and the epicenter distance on your Class-Kick earthquake epicenter lab. So this is what your screen looks like. I'm going to do station A for you. What you're going to do is scroll down a little bit here and you're going to record the P-wave arrival time, which is 5 hours, 53 minutes, and 15 seconds. So that's 5, 53, 15. And that's my P wave time. And then up here, I have 5 hours, 58 minutes, and 55 seconds. So that's my S. 5, 58, and 55 seconds, okay? So I take my P wave arrival time, which is 5 hours, 53 minutes, and 15 seconds, and I subtract that from my S wave arrival time, 5 hours, 58 minutes, and 55 seconds. So I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to work from right to left. So 55 seconds take away 15 seconds, give me 40. 58 minutes take away 53 gives me 5 minutes. And then 5 hours take away 5 hours is 0. Okay, so my lag time for station A would be 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'm going to go up here and write that in this box. 5 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, so that's how you get the lag time. It's P wave arrival time taken away from S wave arrival time. Now, to get the epicenter distance, you're going to have to go to your travel time graph or your lag time graph, and it looks like this. So you need to remember this time right here, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, so this is my travel time graph. And my time that I wanted to remember was 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, as we went over in class, on the x-axis on the bottom here is your epicenter distance. And each one of these horizontal blocks, as you count from right to left, are 200. So this would be 0, 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. Okay, so every one of those blocks are 200 as I go across from left to right. On my vertical y-axis is my travel time in minutes. Okay, so you can see there are 3 vertical blocks stacked up to equal 1 minute. So as I count up, if I was going to go from 1 minute to 2 minutes, this would be a minute 20 seconds, a minute 40 seconds, and then a minute and 60 seconds, which is 2 minutes. Okay, so 20, 40, 60 as I count up the vertical Y. All right, so if you remember, my travel time for station A was 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, so that's the number that I need to plug in to get my epicenter distance. Now, for explain everything, what you're going to do, or I'm sorry, not explain everything, for what is this, Class-Kick, you're going to tap on the line drawing tool and you're going to put the little crosshairs all the way down to the bottom left, right in this corner. Okay, try and get it lined up perfectly. Now I'm going to press and hold, and I'm going to draw a line up on this vertical y-axis that is a time of 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So that's 1, 2, 3 minutes. Here's 4 minutes. Here's 5. Now, this would be 5 minutes and 20 seconds for my first block past 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes and 40 seconds would be 2 blocks past. Okay, so then I let go. Now I had turquoise blue line because I wanted a color that stands out. So if you want to change the color of your line, you can do that right here. And if you wanted to change the thickness of your line, you could do it right here. I have it selected as, I think 16. If you wanted it a little thinner, you could do that. Okay, so this line represents 5 minutes and 40 seconds of lag time. So now what you're going to do is you're going to select the arrow tool and you're going to grab your line and you're going to move it. Now, the way that you want to move it is so that your bottom part of the line is always touching this lower curve line that represents the P-wave travel time. And the way that you're going to know when to stop is when the top part of the line is touching the top line representing the S wave. Okay, so 5 minutes and 40 seconds of lag time is right about there. Move it up a little bit. Okay, so this is how I know when to stop. All right, my bottom part of the line is touching the P wave line right here. Okay, and the top part of my line is touching the S wave line right here. Okay, so this gap between the P and S wave arrival times right here, this gap, this amount of space represents a 5 minute and 40-second time difference or lag time. Okay, the P wave arrives at 7 minutes, followed by the S wave just under 13 minutes. Now, here's how you get your epicenter distance. You're going to, I'll draw another line here so it's a little bit cleaner, and you're going to just follow this line that you drew down this way. I'm going to move down a little bit more for you here, and I'll make this in yellow so it stands out a little bit more. Okay, so visually, I'm just going down the line. Okay, this was my 5 minutes and 40 seconds of lag time, and then I'm just going to draw a line all the way down right here. Okay, so my lag time ends up being right here. Okay, this is where I would follow. My eye would follow these arrows. Okay, once I have that 5 minutes and 40 seconds of lag time, I'm just going to go down this way. Okay, so this epicenter distance would be 4,000 kilometers, okay, because it's right on the line. If it was a little bit past, it would be 4,200, 400, 4,600, 4,800, and then 500. Okay, but this is right smack dab on the 4,000. So I'm going to go back over here onto my chart, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in, 4,000 kilometers. And that's how you figure out epicenter lag time and distance.